Hello, everybody. Welcome to C.O.R.E. My name is Kat Thomas, and we are about to get juicy and find our flow with expressive power and strength training. So let's start right away, standing on our mats. You're going to ground those heels into it. Make sure all four corners are touching. So try and ground the heel first. Keep the arch in the foot. Put the big toes, if you got them on there, and then try and put the corner, your piggy toes first, and then slowly flatten down. And as you do that, you should actually naturally feel your core engage, the pelvic floor come up. Let's bring our shoulders up to our ears and then roll them back. And if you are listening to the same playlist through Apple Music Share, I am going to count down and then we will begin. 3, 2, 1. So just take a look around you as you feel yourself root down. Straight alignment from the toes to the crown of the head. As you look around, take a nice deep breath in. And let a nice big exhale out as you release any challenges, any emotions or strains inside the body. Take another deep breath in. And exhale, release. Now, a nice big smile as you give thanks to the safety and security of the world around you. Come back to center. Nice deep breath in, bring the shoulders back to the ears, roll them back, come into Tadasana or your mountain pose. Draw the navel in, seal the lips and gently close the eyes. Begin to feel that warm bath in the back of your throat as you breathe in through the nostrils and exhale, steaming it back out through the nose. Let's warm our bodies up, ground ourselves down, and allow our minds to float up and out. Bring your awareness and attention to your breath now. Follow in, counting 1, 2, 3. Exhale, 3, 2, and 1. Breathe in with me. 1, 2, 3. Exhale, 3, 2, 1. Again, 1, 2, 3. And exhale, 3, 2, 1. Keep the breath flowing. Build that steam in your throat. Allow the muscles in your face to soften. As you now bring your attention and awareness to the belly, place your right hand and then your left hand over. Thumbs gently touching. Let the shoulders still drop. Feel the gentle rise and fall as your breath begins to move the currents of oxygen and blood flow. Bring your breath down into this beautiful belly. Imagine a healing, glowing, yellow, bright light, cleansing and energizing each organ there, clearing away any indigestion, fears, and anxieties. Let them wash away with this healing yellow light, taking it in through the nose, breathing 1, 2, 3, and exhale, release 3, 2, and 1. Again, breathe rich, healing, yellow energy in through the nose. And release it as you steam it out through the nostrils. Let's set our intentions here in our bellies today. Let it marinate and work out any unserving feelings and challenges. So we may be feeling cleansed, energized, and ready for our day, for our practice. When you're ready, inhale, release the hands down to your side. Exhale, breathe out a big sigh as you release. Maybe that smile becoming even brighter. Allow that yellow glow to wash all over your body throughout this whole practice. Inhale, reach those wings high above you. Drop the shoulders. Let the arms float out. Pinkies turn in. Draw the pelvic floor up. Draw the navel in. Gaze goes up. Deep breath in, elongate through the spine, palms come together, slight back bend, and exhale, draw the hands down to your heart center. Inhale, reach the arms high above. Swan dive slowly. Let's get a nice little bend in the knees here. Let the torso reach the thighs. Forward fold, drop the head, drop the hands. Keep those feet really grounded in. And let's bring the hands just to the tips of our big toes. If you need your blocks, go ahead and place them down. Let the head drop. And let that belly gently rise and fall, breathing in through the nose, releasing out through the lips. Let's bring that left heel up and exhale, release it back down. Right heel comes up, exhale, release it back down. Make sure you're rocking onto your heels and not rolling forward. So instead of coming forward, stay on the heels. Lifting as you inhale, exhale, drop down. Allowing some of that oxygen and juicy blood flow into the brain, waking our bodies and our minds up. One more breath on each side. And forward fold, smooth out the legs. Inhale, reach the arms sky high, palms together. Exhale, draw it down to your heart center. Inhale, reach the arms, and exhale, swan dive down, forward fold. Draw the navel in, use your Ujjayi breath now. Breathe in through the nose and back out through the mouth. Feel a nice stretch all the way through the legs. Bend at the knees, inhale, reach sky high, palms together, slight back bend, exhale, draw them down to your center. Inhale, reach up and exhale, swan dive back down, forward fold, inhale, halfway raise, leg flat back, exhale, drop the palms down, forward fold. Again, if your forward fold is here, don't worry, honor your edge, honor your body. You can always have a slight bend in the knees. And let's flip those hands, fingertips facing and barely kissing the big toe. Drop the head, draw the navel in. Rotate those elbows inwards, hollow out the back. Let's bend back into the knees, rock back onto the hips, torso touching on thighs, and gently rock back and forth. Giving those wrists a little bit of love, spread those fingers wide. Keep the navel drawn in. And making little fists now with your hands. Stretch those beautiful wrists out. Wake those fingers up. Keep rotating those elbows in so they can try and say hi to one another. And gently release, forward fold. Inhale, halfway raise. Exhale, drop the palms a little further out in front of you. And let's walk the feet back, come into your downward dog. Really find your alignment here. Stretch out the hands. Stretch out the fingers. Push off from the hands. Shoulders distance apart. Draw that navel up and in. Hips go sky high, heels trying to float down to the mat. Inhale, reach the gaze forward. Let's walk up on our tippy toes all the way to our hands. Forward fold, halfway raise. Exhale, forward fold, bend in the knees. Inhale, reach the arms sky high, slight back bend, swan dive down. Halfway raise, exhale, drop the palms, walk or float the feet back, low plank if you do. Move through your vinyasa, chaturanga, upward dog, and back to downward dog. Inhale, reach the gaze forward, walk or float the feet between the hands. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway raise. Exhale, forward fold, bend in the knees, reach the arms sky high, slight back bend, and exhale, swan dive back down. Inhale, halfway raise. Exhale, drop the palms, walk or flip the feet back, move through your chaturanga to upward dog, and back to downward dog. Take a breath here, set yourself up. 3 more namaskar or sun salutations. Inhale, reach the gaze forward, walk or float the feet. Halfway raise. Exhale, drop the palms. Inhale, reach those wings sky high, slight back bend. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, halfway raise. Exhale, drop the palms again. Walk or float the feet back. Move through your vinyasa. Take a breath here in downward dog. Get yourself set up. Inhale, halfway raise and float forward. Move through your sun salutation, halfway raise. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach the arms sky high. Exhale, swan dive down. Halfway raise. Drop the palms, walk or float back. Move through your vinyasa. Inhale, float or walk the feet forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway raise. Exhale, drop the palms. Inhale, lift those wings sky high. Forward fold again as you swan dive down. Inhale, halfway raise. Exhale, move through your next vinyasa. And meet you back in your downward dog. Let's walk those dogs out. Pedal the knees in. Let's open up those cages. Reach the gaze up and under, opposite arms. And come back to center. Inhale, reach the gaze forward. Walk or float the feet again between the hands. Forward fold. Like bend in the knees. Let's bring the big toes together. Keep the heels floating off. And into your chair pose. Uttanasana. Sink low. Bring that heart center up. Spread those wings out. Let's keep the glutes coming in. We have a tendency to want to sink them out. We want to keep them close to the body. Navel drum in. If you're listening to the music, you know why I'm shimmy shaking. Two more breaths here. Sink lower. And inhale, reach the wings sky high, palms come together. Exhale, draw them down to your heart center. Roll the shoulders back. Inhale, lift that right knee to 90 degrees, point the toe. And exhale, gently lower down to your lunge. Let's get ourselves set up here. Ball of that right foot, right leg sky high. Front knee not going over the big toe. Inhale, reach the arms up and above. And exhale, swing them back. Send those shoulder blades down the spine. Fingers shooting out, beautiful rays of yellow light. Navel drawn in, belly off the thigh. Take flight. Keep your breath flowing. Try and use your Ujjayi breath to keep the heart rate slow and low with the universe. Two more breaths. And one more deep breath in. Exhale, inhale, reach those wings sky high. Lower down to that right knee, soften to the back of the foot. Sink a little further into that leg. Send that heart center up. Inhale, bring those palms together. Exhale, draw down to your heart center. Inhale, turn to your left. Left elbow dropping above that left knee. Gaze over the left shoulder. Sink a little further if you can. And let's steam it out here. 2 more breaths. And on your next exhale, gently twist, turn back to center, elongate through the spine. Exhale, bring those wings out, palms facing forward. Let's retract, just bring them back slightly. Let's curl that right foot up, find your balance, lift back into your high lunge. And inhale, we're gonna reach those arms up and over, opening up the shoulders. Let's use our sound breath like HA. Really open your body up here. Keep the navel drawn in, one breath through one rotation. Three more breaths. On your next exhale, rotate those hands down on either side of that left foot. Square your body off and exhale. Draw that left foot back to meet the right. That should feel really good and juicy. Draw the navel in, roll over onto your left side of the foot. Inhale, reach those arms sky high. Again, you can always drop down to your chin. And adding some spice, we're going to bring the heart center forward a little more. And exhale, twist, thread the needle. Let's steam it out. As you come through, palm facing the ceiling. Lifting those hips wherever you are, sky high. Two more breaths. And bring that arm back sky high. Lift it over the head, palm facing down. Let's gaze towards the hands. Almost there. Keep the navel drawn in. On your next exhale, roll back, palm comes down, meet me in plank. And drop one knee at a time, rock the body back to child's pose. You're doing awesome. Rock the hips side to side. And inhale, come back to tabletop, curl the toes under, lift the hips sky high, join me in downward dog. You can pedal the feet out again. And come back to center, inhale, reach the gaze forward. We're gonna extend that right foot now between the hands. Find your balance and inhale, lift those wings sky high. Drop the shoulders down. Really find that strength in your left leg. On your next exhale, take flight. Heart center and crown of the head reaching forward. Shooting off the ball of that left foot. Navel up. Make sure that right knee isn't over that big toe. Keep the breath flowing. Breathing in through the nose and exhale, breathe out through the nostrils. Use that Ujjayi breath. Keep that heart rate slow and steady. Three more breaths. And inhale, reach those arms sky high, soften to that knee, back of the foot. Sink a little further to your lunge, drop those shoulders down, gaze goes up. Inhale, palms come together, exhale, draw them down to your sovereign center. Inhale, reach to your right side, left elbow now, upside of that right knee. Twist and turn, sink into your move. Gaze up and over the right shoulder. Steam it out with your power breath. Three more breaths. And one more deep breath in as you exhale. Gently twist back to the front. Smooth out the spine. Extend those arms. Palms facing forward. Curl that back foot. Gently lift yourself back into your high plank. And we're going to rotate, coming forward. Keep that heart center open. Use that sound breath like HA. Three more breaths. On your next exhale, swing those hands down either side of that right foot. Set yourself into your plank. Nice stretch out there. Beautiful. Rock the heart center forward, and then exhale, roll over onto your right side. Extend that left arm sky high. Now you can hang here. Make sure you're lifting those hips up. Add some spice. Thread the needle. Let's steam it out. Three more breaths. One more breath, steam it out. Come back sky high, gently roll back into your plank. Smooth out the spine, draw the navel in. Come down one knee at a time, come back into child's pose. Roll out the wrists. Maybe sighs, you release, feeling juicy and good. Breathe in that healing, bright energy of yellow light. Fill the belly. Clasp the hands, and we're going to bring them out just above the head. Forearms come down. Big toe connected, heels are separated. And rest gently here. Use your Ujjayi breath to really slow the heart down. And on your next inhale, gently come up to your tabletop. Place those hands down, stay on the forearms, curl the toes, draw the navel in, bring the elbows just a little closer in. We have a tendency to stretch them out a little further. Gaze is down. We're just gonna lift the knees and hollow out the back. So your head drops, you're looking at your toes, pressing off with the forearms and hands. Really spread those wings across the back. And exhale, drop the knees. Gaze comes up, stay on the curled toes. Keep the navel drawn in. Take a deep breath and exhale, release. Curl the back, lift the knees, drop the head. Press off from those forearms and fingers. And exhale, release back down, gaze comes forward. One more time, let's take a deep breath. Exhale, lift, curl the back, press off from the hands and the forearms. On your next exhale, you can walk or shoot the feet back. You're in low plank or your Sphinx pose. Reach the gaze just slightly forward. Straight line from the neck through the crown of the head. Keep the navel drawn in. Beautiful. Inhale, we're gonna lift those hips sky high, walk the feet in, come into your dolphin pose. Drop those heels. Push off from the forearms, keep the head dropped. Bring that left foot to the center of the mat. Extend that right foot and leg upwards, point the toes. Lift up, straighten those arms and push back from the hands. Try and drop that heel, straighten that leg sky high, lift it higher. We're gonna rotate that hip towards the center. Start slowly exhaling as you draw that knee in, grabbing hold, pointing the toes, trying to get it to touch the forehead. Inhale, lifting sky high, and exhale, let's lean it back down through. Push off from those hands, equal balance in the arms. Steam it through. Two more breaths. And hold here as you exhale, hollow up the back. Keep that navel drawn in, nice strong tripod. And inhale, lift it sky high, bend at the knee, drop it over to the left side, gaze goes up and under that right arm. If you want to float over to your half wheel, go ahead. Lift those hips up if you do. Three more breaths. One more deep breath in, wheels gently, come back out, straighten those legs up, and everybody exhale, lower that right leg, big toes touching, heels floating out, walk the hands back to the feet, forward fold. Shake the head out, roll out the shoulders, roll out the wrists. Inhale, reach the arms sky high, slight back bend, and exhale, swan dive back down. Inhale, halfway raise. Exhale, let's walk the hands back out. Float the feet, shoulders distance apart, back to downward dog. And exhale, slowly, gently come down onto the forearms. Fingers are spread, hands are flat. Walk the feet in, soften toes. So you're gonna push off from the mat, sending those hips behind you. On your next inhale, gently push off from those hands. Push the hips sky high, bring that right foot now to center. Inhale and exhale, draw that left leg sky high, point the toe, drop that right heel. Keep pushing off from the hands, equal balance in the arms. Square the hips to the front and steam that knee through, hollow out the back, forehead to knee. Inhale, lift and raise, and exhale, steam it through. Two more breaths. On this next exhale, you know what we're doing. Hold it here, hollow out the back. Good shapes are happening. And inhale, lift it sky high, bend at the knee, drop over to your right side. Gaze up and under that left arm. Wheels, go take your wheel. Three more breaths here. One more deep breath, wheels start to float back. Straighten that leg high above you. Everybody exhale, float it down, big toes touch. Walk the hands back. Forward fold. Bend in the knees. Inhale, reach the arms sky high, palms together. Exhale, draw them down to your heart center. Let's move through our Trinity. Inhale, reach the arms up and above, palms together, steam it down. Bring that intention to your own heart. Inhale, lift the arms high, and exhale, swing those wings back, big shoulder roll. Two more times through Trinity. Inhale, reach the arms up. Follow your intention down to your heart center. Inhale, lift and release to the world. Big shoulder roll. Take that weight off your shoulders. Inhale, one more time through. Make it personal. Release that intention to yourself and a big shoulder roll here. Let the feet move out, hips distance apart, palms come up. Inhale, shoulders up to the ears, roll it back, close the eyes. Draw the navel in, Tadasana. Place the right hand and the left hand over your belly, thumbs gently kissing. Take a deep sip of golden energy in through the nose. And exhale, steam it down to the belly as you breathe it out through the nostrils. Again, breathe deep. And exhale, let it wash away fear, anxiety. Deep breath in. And exhale, release, release the palms. Open the eyes. So that heart probably slowed down just a little bit. We're going to inhale, reach the arms up above. Let's make sure we're going to ground that left foot in. So I want you to ground now just the two corners. So ball of the foot and heel. You can actually leave those piggy toes lifted sky high. And inhale, reach that right knee 90 degrees, point the toe. Exhale, lower those arms. Just take gentle hold just below the knee on the shin. And sit back. It's like you got a nice little chair back there. Draw the knee in, draw the shoulders back, and bring that heart center up. Sometimes focusing on a little mark on the wall or the floor is your drista. Kind of gives you a little extra balance. Stay with your Ujjayi breath. And slowly release. Shoot that leg out if you can. Flex the toe. Stay with the navel engaged. Three more breaths. If you fall out of it, just come right back in. One more deep breath, and as you exhale, let that leg float down. Shake it out. Great job. Grounding that right heel and the ball of the right foot. Keep those piggy toes lifted. When you're ready, inhale, bring that right knee 90 degrees, point the toe. Feel yourself rooting down through the right side. Inhale, reach the arms. And exhale, slowly lower them down. Take gentle hold below the knee. Don't grab the knee. Keep the toe pointed. Rock that heart center, reaching out, navel drawn in. Start to breathe with your Ujjayi breath. It's very possible one side of your body is a little more imbalanced than the other. I find that quite a bit with my right side or our feminine energy. Sit back in your chair. And release the hands. Shoot that leg out. If you need to support, it's okay, because I'm going to do it today too on the left side. Woo-hoo. Flex that foot though, that's very important here. Three more breaths. And one more breath in and exhale. Let that leg float down. Shake it out. Great job. Inhale, reach those arms high above you. Drop the shoulders. Gaze goes up. And from here, let's rotate. Pinkies coming in. Bring those feet out, 45 degrees, point the toes out. A little more than your mat probably is right now. Palms come together. Exhale, draw down to your heart center. Inhale, reach the arms sky high. Exhale, bring the palms of the hands to the lower back. Resting on top of your kidneys. Bring that heart center forward as the elbows try to kiss. Inhale, elongate through the spine, and exhale, slowly start to fold forward. Nice flat back here. Drop the elbows. Keep the navel drawn upwards. Inhale, extend those arms out like you have little magnets on your ears and inner arms. Offering that beautiful yellow light to others, you can start pumping the hands. Spread that firelight. Navel drawn in. If this is a little too much for your back, go ahead. You can always stay straight. Spread those firelights out above you. And we're going to go for 5 breaths. Let's drop the tongue. Let it hang out. Use your lion's breath. Let all those fears and toxins just drip out of the body here. 3 more breaths. One more breath. Inhale and exhale slowly, forward fold. Let the head drop. Give it a little shake. And take a deep breath in. We're going to start walking over to our left side. Turn that left foot out. Come into a low lunge. Drop that knee. Soften to the back of the foot. Shoulders and hips are squared now to your left foot facing that way. Take a nice deep breath in and slowly exhale. You're going to bring that left foot up, drop back onto your right ankle. Inhale, coming back to your lunge. Make sure that knee doesn't go over that big toe, and exhale. Come back and sit down. Make sure when you're coming back, you're flexing that foot. Nice and slow and powerful. You can drop the head if you want as you come back. Honor your edge. One more breath. And as you exhale, we're going to hold here. Flex that foot. And let's sit up. You can use your fingertips. Draw the navel in. Crown of the head lifting. Smooth that spine out. And find your way into Virasana. We're just going to bring that left foot behind us. Sit on both of our ankles. Crown of the head still lifting sky high. Draw the navel in. Inhale, lift the body, nice and tall and strong. And you can use the balance. It's always good to find your balance by putting your hands on your waist. You can extend that right foot out, move into your low lunge, and then bring your hands down. Make sure your hips and your shoulders are square to the front. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, start to lower that sit bone down onto the left heel. Make sure you flex that front foot. Walk yourself back to your low lunge. Slow and powerful. more breaths here. And take a deep breath on your next exhale. Gently lower down, hold here. And start to walk yourself up, sitting nice and tall. Crown of the head lifting upwards, smooth that spine out. And swing that right leg back around, sitting down on both ankles. Knees come together, hands just resting on the thighs. On your next exhale, drop the palms down, come into tabletop. So another cool thing that I was just realizing, if you do have a proper yoga block, if you put your hands in between the block, that's the actual great alignment for your shoulders distance. And this way you can actually guide yourself when you're pressing yourself up to make sure that your shoulders are in the right position. Just a little sidebar for you. Make sure the wrists are on line with the shoulders, hands are flat, fingertips are spread. And as we inhale, we're gonna arch the back, reach the gaze forward. Exhale, let's use that Ujjayi breath as we hollow out the back, drop the chin to chest, draw the pelvic floor forward. Equal balance in the arms, slow and powerful movements. Give that spine some love. So while you're doing this, this is a really great way to gauge the retract of your shoulder blades here in your cow, and then the protracting of the cat as the shoulders spread across the back. So retract and protract. 2 more breaths. And hold here, hollow up the back. We're just gonna rock back and forth, come down to your ankles and rock the heart center up over the fingertips. Finding more length and stretch in the back. Keep the navel nice and drawn in. And come back to center. Cross the ankles. Roll back into Sukhasana and stretch those legs out in front of you. Flex the toes. If you want to use your block in these moves, go ahead and make sure it's near you. Let's bring that left ankle above that right knee. You can always drop that block underneath that thigh there. Or if you want, you can sit down on your block, honor your edge. And let's just give that left foot a nice little massage. Keep that right foot flexed. Crown of the head lifting up. Even if you don't like your feet, go ahead. You got all that beautiful energy, all that blood flow that kind of gets stuck down there. If you press towards the middle, towards the ball, you're really able to kind of help and aid in your digestion, which we are focusing on today. So give yourself some love there. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, release. And inhale. Let's just cradle the ankle inside our right elbow. We're just going to rock gently side to side. Make sure that you're on your sit bones. Make sure the crown of your head is lifted high. Really opening up our hips here. Just little rock side to side. And smooth it out, come back to center. Take a nice deep breath in. We're gonna exhale. Drop that left foot on the outside of that right leg. Draw the heart center a little closer. Make sure you're not grabbing the knee. Keep that front foot flexed. Toes are facing towards the right foot. Navel's drawn in. You want to come a little deeper into the pose. Drop that leg on top of the thigh completely. Now your toes are perpendicular to or parallel to the back wall, excuse me. Heart center comes up, crown of the head lifting upwards. Beautiful. Inhale. As you exhale, bring that knee into the chest. Point that left foot. Draw the heart center forward. Shoulders come back. And now we're going to flex that front foot up and down. Flex and point. And bring it back. Flex that foot. And slowly, gently roll back. You can hollow out the back. Roll back onto your vertebrae, one at a time connecting. Drop the shoulders, drop the head, draw the knee in. Let's point both our feet. And take a nice deep breath in. As you exhale, we're going to drop that left leg, left knee over to the right side. Nice twist here. You can extend that left arm out. Make sure the shoulders are flush, hand is flat, gaze to the left hand. Draw the navel in. As you inhale, come back to center. Bring the right in to meet the left. Give them both a big squeeze. Roll on the back, side to side. Smooth out the spine. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Extend that left leg out. Point the toes. Draw that right knee in. Drop the shoulder blades. If you're feeling any tension in this side, like I am, know that you gotta stretch that psoas muscle out. Boy, am I tight. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Drop that right knee to the left side. Gaze goes out towards the right hand, which is now flat, extended. Shoulders are flush on the mat. Draw the navel in, inhale, bring that knee back to center. Draw the left in to meet the right. And let's rock and roll here. On your next roll, let's come all the way back. Bring the heart center. Feet are flat on the mat, shoulder blades reaching back. Again, if you want to use your block, and place it on this side. Woo. We're going to extend that left leg out, flex the foot, bring that knee in, and we're going to start to cradle this leg into our left arm. Again, one side might be a little more open than the other. Don't judge yourself. Honor your edge. And we're just going to rock gently side to side. Make sure both your feet are flexed here. And try and straighten out the spine, crown of the head lifting upward. If that's too much, like for me, I'm just gently taking hold with my hand of my ankle and rocking side to side. I'd rather have my spine smoothed out, long and tall. drop that ankle above that left knee. Flex the toes. Sit up straight. Draw the navel in. Keep the breath flowing. Take a deep breath in and guide that right foot to the outside of that left leg. Toes facing forward. Draw the heart center up to the thigh. Crown of the head lifted. Make sure you're keeping that front foot flexed. Again, if you want to add some spice, you can drop that leg down on that left thigh. Toes are following the back wall there, parallel to it. And from here, let's give this right foot that massage. Want to make sure we're evening and balancing out wherever that foot may have rested right now. You might find parts on your foot that you're touching that are really sensitive. If you want, go ahead, peek at a diagram when you're finished of the anatomy of the foot and potentially what those different pressure points might be reacting to in the body. It's pretty interesting. But no matter what, you've got everything flowing down all the time. So give this foot some love. That's why going upside down sometimes can be really fun. On your next inhale, bring that foot back, drop that right foot down, bending at the knee, draw the left to meet the right. Feet come together, draw the heart center in, give yourself a nice big hug. And release, bring the arms out. We're gonna retract them behind us, spread the fingers. Arms are parallel to the mat. Slowly bring the legs up. You can come into half boat or full boat, wherever you'd like to be today. If you want to start in half boat, point the toes, bring the heart center up, spine nice and tall. Use that Ujjayi breath here. Bring your attention once again to your breath. Breathe in that golden light into the belly. Clear out that digestive system. And we're going to slowly start to lower, straighten the legs. Don't come down yet. And inhale, come back to boat. So slow little movements. Try and keep it smooth. Make sure one breath through each movement. So inhale and exhale, bring it in. Eight more breaths here. Halfway there. You can do this. You're rowing your boat to shore. One more. We're going to hold it here. Come back to boat. Inhale, lift the arms up. And exhale, slowly start to lower down. Let's curl that back. Connect one vertebrae at a time. Straighten the legs. And finally, release. You've made it to shore. Bring one knee in at a time. Give yourself a little hug. Gently rock back to side. Smooth out the spine, massage those kidneys. Maybe sigh as you release the beauty of being you. Take another deep sip of air. And now release gratitude for being you. I didn't hear that, so let me hear the world do it again. Take a nice deep gulp of air now. And exhale, release gratitude for being you. All right, one more time. And exhale, release. Place the arms down to your sides. Inhale, reach those legs up. You can gently place the hands underneath the sit bones. And exhale as you lower the legs slowly down. Knowing that the earth will catch you, give you comfort and support. Until finally you make your way down, all the way to the earth. Let the arms float out. And just as needed, find your balance and comfort here in your Savasana. Take one look at the world around. And then finally, gently close the eyelids. Finding that peace. Finding the flow. Bringing your attention and awareness to your breath. Let's follow along as I count. Taking that breath in for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Breathe in 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Again, breathe in 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Your body once again in tune with the universe. Feeling calm, smooth, and collected. Energized, ignited with hope, strength, connection, healing, and empowerment are yours today. Take a deep breath in and connect mind, body, and breath once again. Wiggling fingertips and toes. Exciting the body as you roll gently over onto one side. Ready to start your day refreshed and renewed. Feeling cleansed and full of light. Give your body and yourself a huge embrace as you offer thanks and gratitude. And rise up strong, tall, and proud of yourself. For you are beautiful, creative, and full of wisdom. And we are all there is, and all there is love. And we're going to seal our intentions and our practice today with 3 resonating ohms. Take a deep breath in. Om. I thank the universe for our lives, families, jobs, friends. I ask that we are blessed in peace, harmony, bliss, joy, love, and light. Namaste.